Welcome to Stories Desk channel. Today's story about a fish. Once in a lively underwater city, there lived a fish named Finny. Finny was not like the other fish, who were happy to swim, eat algae, and avoid predators. Finny had a dream he wanted to fly. One day, Finny swam up to his best friend Bubbles and said, "Bubbles, I've decided I'm going to fly." Bubbles, who was busy blowing bubbles, paused and looked at Finny. "But Finny, you're a fish. We swim. That's what we do." But Finny was determined. He had heard stories of flying fish and believed that with a little practice he could be one of them. So he began his training. First, Finny tried flapping his fins as fast as he could. Instead of flying, he spun in circles until he got dizzy and crashed into a coral reef. Next, Finny thought maybe if he swam to the surface and jumped really high, he could catch a gust of wind and soar. He swam as fast as he could, launched himself out of the water, and belly flopped right back down with a splash, startling a nearby school of sardines. Not ready to give up, Finny decided to seek advice from the wisest creature in the ocean, Old Man Octopus. "Old Man Octopus," Finny began, "I want to fly. Can you tell me how?" The old octopus, who had seen many things in his long life, smiled gently. "Finny, you are a fish. Flying is for birds, not fish. But if you really want to experience the sky, why not try something a little different?" Like what Finny asked, curious. "Why not find a pelican and hitch a ride? They fly and fish all the time." Old Man Octopus suggested with a wink. Excited by the idea, Finny set out to find a pelican. After searching around, he finally spotted one resting on a rock. "Mr. Pelican," Finny called out, "can I catch a ride with you?" The pelican, in a good mood, after a filling breakfast, agreed. "Sure, hop in." Finny jumped into the pelican's beak and off they went. As they soared through the sky, Finny felt the wind rushing past his scales and saw the ocean from above. It was everything he had dreamed of. But as they flew higher, Finny began to feel nervous. Mr. Pelican, I think I have had enough flying for today. Can we go back down?" The pelican, now flying over a fisherman's boat, thought for a moment and then said, "All right," opening his beak wide. Finny tumbled out of the pelican's beak and splashed right into the fisherman's bucket. Panicking, Finny flopped around until he finally leapt back into the ocean. He swam straight home as fast as he could, not stopping until he reached the safety of his coral reef. Catching his breath, Finny decided that maybe flying was not for him after all. "You know, Bubbles, he said the sky was nice, but I think I'll stick to swimming. It's safer down here." Bubbles, who had been watching from a distance, just grinned. "I told you, Finny, fish are meant to swim, not fly." From that day on, Finny was happy to stay in the water where he belonged, though every now and then he had glance up at the sky and remembered his brief adventure as a flying fish. Moral of story is dream big, but remember that sometimes the best journeys are those that help you discover where you truly belong. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more stories.